Hello, 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 hello. This is Adrian Igo, Capricorntigress of Astrology, a look inside. And I've got my little party hat on. Happy New Year's to everyone. Happy, well, I was going to say happy Capricorn. Happy January. Might as well be happy Capricorn, right? Happy January. Now, I want you to know I had a toss up between whether or not I was going to do Virgo or I was going to do Taurus next. And I decided I was going to do Virgo next. And I'm going to go ahead and do that. Now, it's wintertime. My lips are so dry. And by the way, I do market this lip gloss. This is, lip gloss. If anyone likes my lip gloss, let me know. And I'll put a link in here. Anyway, Virgos, happy holidays to you. And I really think you're going to have a happy holidays, Virgo. And this is because your sister Earth sign, Capricorn, is really being highlighted this month. And it sits in your solar fifth house. Okay. That is luck. Okay. That is happiness. That is fun. That is parties. That is dancing. That is love. That is romance. That is taking chances, playing the lotto, winning the lotto, going out gambling into casinos and dancing. And I said that parties and, wow, all the fun stuff, children, anything that is a brain child or like a child of yours. And that could be brain children. That could be like your creativity. Actual creativity itself is indicated by the fifth house as well as entrepreneurship. And this would be a great month for entrepreneurs who are Virgos. Oh my gosh. Not only is your entrepreneur type of things being highlighted, but after the 21st of January, the sun goes into Aquarius, and then all the emphasis is going to start moving into your sixth house, your solar sixth house of work. So your work is going to start picking up, and your love and romance is going to start picking up. You might feel more in love with your partner than you have in a long time. And that's because all of the emphasis that's in the fifth house of love and romance. And we're talking about the sun and the moon and Mercury and Pluto and Saturn. And there will be a new moon on the 5th of January where the sun and moon are colliding or conjunct with the fixed star of Vesta. And it's a new moon partial solar eclipse. And it's all happening in your fifth house, your solar fifth house. So I hope that you Virgos take advantage of this. I mean, really, overall, take advantage of this moment of having the sun and Pluto and Saturn and Mercury in Capricorn at one time. Just having Pluto and Saturn in Capricorn is more than enough power. But then when you add the sun and the new moon and Mercury, and it just, wow, it's overwhelming power. And I believe that the Vesta is going to be Vega, the fixed star Vega is going to be affecting a lot of Caps, and I believe you Virgos too, because that's your fifth house. So definitely look up. I talked about it in Capricorn, so you can look up the Capricorn reading and find out about that. But overall, you're going to have luck in your home. You're going to have, because Jupiter is down in the fourth house in Sagittarius, you got some luck happening in your communications. You've got Venus still there, and then it's going to move into the fourth house too. So that's really going to make your home life much more pleasant. If it hasn't been that pleasant recently, it will become even more pleasant. Now you should have fun at home, and I see that being the case. Neptune is still in the seventh house. So what that Neptune in your seventh house is doing is making, I would just say, partnerships in general. You might have a little bit of confusion about partnerships, business partnerships, whether certain business partnerships are going to pay, or if they're going to renew, or if you can get new partnerships, or that whole type of thing. But Neptune is there. It can mean delusion, but a lot of times it can also signify illusion, like fantasy and beauty and almost sometimes luck, because it's about having a dream, right? And if you have that dream and you're pursuing that passion, especially if it's in the area of partnerships, that pure desire and love and belief and faith will get you there. That sometimes will get you there. But just know that Neptune in the seventh house can also indicate that there's enemies that you can't, well, you can see. You know who these enemies are. Whoever is, you might not be able to see them clearly. But what I want you to do, so that you can have a better chance of survival with that Pisces, Neptune in the seventh house with enemies, is to feel who your enemies are. Feel the vibes. Feel if that person is good for you, if that person is bad for you. If you really go into yourself and feel like, what does this feel like? Is this feeling good? Is this, no, wait, I don't know if this person is really my friend. And if you get that vibe, run with that vibe. You know what I mean? Now, you have Uranus and Mars in the eighth house. It's in Aries. Mars in the eighth house is a funny place to have it. In a Koch placement system, in a house system, I have my Mars in the eighth house also. In Placidius, it's in the seventh. It's in Leo. In your case, it's in Aries, and it is, the emphasis is going to be in the eighth house. This can mean your partner's money, or other people's money, money that might be owed to you by those business partners that you couldn't see very clearly. Uranus is there. So it could even signify a sudden burst of money. Everybody likes sudden burst of money. So that could happen with Mars and Uranus there. Now, I also want you to be really cautious of accidents. I'm not trying to scare anybody. I just want you to know that Uranus and Mars, in Aries in the eighth house, hello, be careful. Use extra caution because Uranus is erratic. And Mars is home, and it's aggressive in the eighth house. It likes being in the eighth house. It's the co-ruler of the eighth house. So it has a lot of power in January. And don't forget, Aries is squared Capricorn. So all of that eighth house emphasis is going to be squared, that fifth house emphasis down with Capricorn there. But you know what I'm thinking? Eighth house, fifth house. That's good sex. Sorry, it is. It is good sex because it's a square. It's a natural friction. That's a natural, sexual tension. Eighth house, fifth house, don't know where it's coming from, but that could happen. Now, also, the North Node is in your solar 10th house. It's in Cancer. And that's your friends. That's like your networking, the groups you belong to, the social networks you belong to, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Snapchat, all of those things. That's what that signifies. I would definitely start phasing more of those friendships into your life. Reach out on social media. Join those networks and groups and associations. Yeah, I would definitely do that. Now, on the 21st of January, the moon is going to be full in Leo. But here's the thing. The sun is going to be in Aquarius, okay? And that's going to be in your sixth house. Aquarius is a little erratic, maybe a little eccentric. So is that Uranus in the eighth house right now. But when the moon opposes that sixth house in Aquarius, I just want you to be really cautious about acting erratically at work, or maybe someone might come at you really emotional, maybe even explosively emotional, because that's the 12th house emphasis there. And that 12th house can rule hidden enemies. And so it could be a hidden enemy that comes out of nowhere. I want you to be aware of this, because that is the 12th house and 6th house axis. This could also indicate health and work versus like maybe your emotional instability. Maybe you might be feeling you need to have that me time and privacy, and you need to pull in when it's emotional. But then on the other side, there's all this responsibility at work. And so that could definitely be one of those issues that is something that affects you in January. Okay. Okay. I'm probably going to do another reading in the month for you Capricorns, you Virgos. I got Capricorn on the mind. And because my voice is kind of rough and weak right now. And I'm just trying to get something out, so you guys have a basic idea of what's coming up in the month. I will definitely follow up with these. But I wanted to get this out to you because I just want you to know you've got that emphasis down in the 5th house and also in that 8th house. And that is really, really good, the 5th house. Take chances this month. Take a chance. Take a chance on love. Take a chance on life. Take a chance on your business. Take a chance on everything. Play the lotto. Take a chance. Okay. Okay, Virgos. This has been your reading from Capricorntigress of Astrology, a look inside. Much love and much light to all of you wonderful Virgos. And I hope January is a beautiful, blessed month for you all. Bye now.